Hello and welcome back to another episode of Johnny's AI journey. I'd like to welcome Darla to the channel. Hello. So today we are going to look at how we can make ChatGPT give slightly more human responses. As you see on the thing here, we've got Sabrina Ramanov. She is sort of prominent in the AI world, created probably a lot of the things that you might have seen with I think it's called blatato.com or something like that. They make all the sort of faceless YouTube videos. It helps people to do that using AI. I've just seen that through her TikTok channel. I came across her TikTok. So we're going to watch this video and then we're going to give it a go putting it into ChatGPT. So you're going to go down. There you go. So here we go. We'll have a watch of this one.
This is the one prompt you need to put into ChatGPT to make it sound less like AI and more like a human wrote it. Tells ChatGPT exactly what to do to sound more human and exactly what to avoid to stop sounding like AI. The last line forces ChatGPT to check everything and remove M dashes. Save this prompt in your ChatGPT preferences so that it's applied to all future conversations. Comment Sabrina to get this prompt, or you can grab it for free from my newsletter. The link is in my bio.
Okay, lovely. Thankfully, somebody has copied and pasted, sort of copied this into here. So we're just going to go ahead and I need two hands for this one. Someone has copied this into here. So we're just going to copy this, go across to ChatGPT. In the bottom right corner here, you've got your profile, and you can post it into this bit here. What I've found with this, and I'll put a link to her video on there, is that there is a character limit. So you'll see, please limit your responses to 1,500 characters or less. So what I've done is I asked it to do it in under 1,500 characters. It still was too long, so I've asked it to do it even shorter, and here we are. So I would then copy and paste that and go back to that bit, and you'll see I've already put that into mine. For you would just... I've also put what ChatGPT should call me and what I do. There's also a bit under there what they should know about you. I've put a load of sort of my personal information in there to make it easier for it. You can write in that bit whatever you want. If you want to write that you are into skiing and you've got 8 cats, etc., etc. So you can put that in, and then it kind of knows a bit more about you and might suggest things based on that. So we'll save that bit, and then we will go back into here and say maybe a new chat, and in that chat we might want to say something. So what might we want to write? We might want to write something like I am writing... I'll tell you what, I'll do it with that. I'll do it with the microphone so it doesn't take me so long. Allow. So I'm writing a letter to my local councillor about the lack of bins in my area. I would like you to explain to the councillor that the area is messy and that we think that more bins will help. And if we could get that sorted, that would be perfect. That was a bit waffly, but sort of condense that into a nice letter. Here's a clear and polite draft you could use for your councillor. I'm writing to raise concern about the lack of bins in our area. At the moment, streets often look messy because there are not enough places for people to put their rubbish. We believe that installing more bins will help reduce litter and keep the area cleaner for everyone. If this could be looked into and arranged, it would make a real difference to the community. Thanks for your time and support. Yours sincerely. So that's great. that does sound fairly human. I suppose what will be interesting is to then compare it to if I go onto a new private browser and type in chat. This is something that I find quite useful. It then is not logged in under my name, and if I go back to that previous one and copy that exact prompt and go back to ChatGPT on that one, paste it in. Okay, so we'll see straight away if I just scooch that one across and go on to this one and scooch that one that way, we'll be able to see them side by side. We'll accept the cookies. Love cookies. So we'll see instantly it's a much shorter letter. It's kind of more concise, straight to the point. Okay, those two first bits are fairly similar. Many local residents, including myself, believe that installing more bins would go a long way in helping to keep the area cleaner and more pleasant for everyone. It would also encourage responsible waste disposal and benefit the wider community. That bit there, it would also encourage responsible waste disposal and benefit the wider community. That bit is not something that I would say, or anyone I know would say, outside of maybe writing an essay. So already it's sounding a little more human. If this could be looked into and resolved, it would make a significant difference. We would greatly appreciate your support. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that letter, but this one, I think, is A, easier to read, and B, we believe that installing more bins would help reduce litter and keep the area cleaner for everyone. If this could be looked into and arranged, it would make a real difference to the community. Thank you for your time and support. It's a bit more, to me, if I was reading that as a counsellor, I would think, thank you for not wasting my time with all of this extra fluff. So that is one way. I am going to keep this. What I would also say is that I might have a play around with it and say, if there's certain things that I notice it doing, maybe going back into those, into if I make this one full size again, going back into here, customizing it, and maybe looking at how it's written and maybe changing it slightly. So that's another thing you can do. So that is one way of making ChatGPT more personal to yourself. So thank you for watching. If you would like more ChatGPT and AI information, and if you would like to learn more, please subscribe. If you've got anything that you'd like me to look into, then please put that in the comments, and have a great day.